get started today, I just wanted to thank all the recent subscribers. Uh, I'll keep trying to make good videos, not just on ancient cities, but other civ builders and other video games, or PC games. Alright, so let's get into this one. We have let's get our storage up. On this one, on the last episode, we noticed that we're running really low on food. We turned off the fishing dryers to try and help our people not starve to death and start, dying off on us, and then because we'll lose all our skills, and then, we're kind of screwed. But let's see what we can do to fix that. I think what I'm thinking is, besides turning those off, I think we should take our groups and we should change how important they are first. All of them. Let's see. Not the hunter. Not these. Let's knock this one down. Oh wait, no, that was the tools. We actually, for the hunters, yeah, we should keep that up. Keep that one up. The rope we don't need up highest, so we'll knock that down. Not enough bone. Knock everything down. And then we'll add a couple fishermen and a couple more hunters. Hopefully they fill in pretty quick right here on both of those, because I need it going pretty quick. So alright, I think that's all we can do really. I was also thinking we might raid. Oh, look at this area. That would be a nice area as well, probably. Like, we're looking for fish or meat. They have fish, but I don't think they have very much. I think that's what that means when it's small. Like when these aren't filled up. I think that is the value and the quantity, maybe? I'm not sure. But, let's see. Let's get back to our tribe real quick. And how far was that? We don't have any that are really close enough to benefit us, I don't think. So let's just see what happens. This game is unforgiving. If you want a challenge, just bump it up to expert, and you're definitely gonna have a challenge. So the game, I felt like it was kind of easy on beginner. I guess it's meant to be easy for learning, and I learned the basics for sure, but the scarcity of stuff I can kind of tell versus beginner to expert. So if you want a challenge, bump it up. If that's not enough challenge, bump it up again. They're still thinking about leaving, but we're slowly getting slowly getting things in. I feel like what got me in this position is I was having them build all this other stuff. Speaking of, I should probably pause one of these. There we go. We'll pause that one and have them work on this one, and then hop over to the other one. So now we're starting to get fishing. We actually may be able to turn these back on now and just let it catch up to itself. Just worried about having too many fishers going. Once I start fishing again, you'll see it's like a lot of spots that they're fishing out of. Also, I think I fixed the ratio. I was having an issue with that, like remembering to like change my screen over and stuff like that. But I think I got it figured out for this one, so. Doesn't seem like we're getting very much, just like wild stuff in. Barely anything, really. If it wasn't for the fish, we'd be in trouble right now. The goal is we'll get back in a comfortable spot with food, make sure they have enough dried fish on this one. Get these other houses made, and we'll see what kind of upgrades we have at that point. See what we can upgrade, what we can't. I really want the flint spears as soon as possible too, because that's gonna up the amount of meat we're getting at, or I don't know if that's how that works or not actually, but I do know that I think it has to do with, like, if you use the wood spears, it takes longer to take the animal down, so it takes your people further away. So if you have a you know, better weapons, better gear, better tools, then it's more efficient all around. Whether it's hunting or later on when we get the was it the scythe or whatever it is, that we can harvest reed better and stuff, I believe, and straw. The straw we won't have to worry about once we get farming though. We can actually reduce that quite a bit, if not just quit it altogether, because the wheat fields will produce more than enough straw for what we're gonna end up building. So excuse me. I feel like I'm always coughing when I start doing the videos. It's ridiculous. I haven't coughed all day, and then I cough now. It's silly. Alright. I believe we're starting to catch back up. Don't want to do too much too quick. Okay, looks like they got this house done. So we'll go ahead and get the next one done. We don't have enough leather to put this house up, which I don't think we're going to do that anyways. Alright. I'm hoping by the time we finish this build, we will upgrade to the next hut, which will give our people more comfort, I believe, or sleep, which will then make them more efficient in the daily tasks that they have to do. So always looking for the upgrade. Putting those extra fishermen on there really bumped that up, but it's still almost not enough, because with the lack of wild stuff coming in, it's solely dependent on fish and meat. So looks like she was unhappy, but she may have eaten, um, which made her not so angry. Migrants, I don't know. See, that's the thing. We kind of need the migrants to build the. Here, let me pause this so that I don't know if they leave if you take too long or whatever, but yeah, we have a lot of positions that are not filled, but they would be filled if we could go up one. But a lot of the times we're gonna be staying probably right around here. I think we should go ahead and pick them up. Depending on, yeah, it's a male as well. Ooh, he's not. Man, he is not very good, but he's young, so we could get a lot of work years probably out of him. We'll go ahead and pick him up. I'm not extremely happy about it, but labor at this point. I really need the straw hut, and if we can't get it on the next one, we basically have to get it from a migrant. It's the only other way to get it. I mean, we could just keep building, basically, you can get it, but, you know, it's not being very efficient if you build a bunch of things, just have to tear them all down, you know what I mean? You want to, and I feel like, realistically, you're not going to build 30 huts, you know, just so you can upgrade, and then, I don't know. Maybe in, like, hardcore, that's something I would consider doing, probably. Um, I don't know if I should, I feel like I should bump the fishermen back down, maybe to 4, to see how much that affects. Because we don't want this to rot. We don't want them to take so long to eat it that it just rots. So we have we have meat as well. So the honey, I think I'm gonna lock that back down so we collect more. Okay. I think we're in a. I think we did it. I think I saved it, or at least for now. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. It looks like I did not get the technology I was looking for. What am I actually need quite a bit of architecture still for that. Hmm. These are still better than these. So maybe I bump the straw back up 1, and I tell them it's important. Let's see if we can get more straw in, and we will. Thought it was gonna. Whew, scares me every time. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple more huts up. We might as well do this. Not necessarily to like spam them, but like just so we can get rid of like all of these. You know what I mean? Then I might be able, instead of using the leather for the huts, I can use them possibly for trade and stuff like that. So, alright, let's put these on a quick pause. And this one we will bump up. Thought there was more than that. 3, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and tear these down. I really hate these little huts. So do the people. let's get some speed on it. I keep missing the. It's probably sticks. The vine. No. Rope. No. Oh, it's just sticks. Okay. So now I have to. I don't know if the sticks are becoming more scarce. Which is odd because we have a lot of trees. Look at all these horses right here. Hold on. Check that out, little baby. See if they can't nibble on some stuff. Yeah, we're gonna let them get a lot bigger, this herd. Maybe, there may be other animals around too. I'm not seeing any though. Alright. Yeah, I think we got it. I think I pulled it out. I didn't know if that was gonna work. I didn't know what to do. I thought we were gonna have to raid. But it's kind of slim pickings on that, really. I really need this next labor age unlocked as soon as possible. Alright, we're just gonna bump it up just so we can get these houses built. And we need to get. I'd like to hit. I can't remember when Neolithic starts happening. Um, I don't know. I feel like can't remember. I cannot remember when it was. Hopefully it's soon. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I may have did this start date way sooner than, or way later than I wanted to. But looks like that was a good choice, bumping the fishermen down. It's keeping an okay balance. Why is the meat dwindled? Okay. Alright. And we move on. Busy. I don't know, I would sleep in that. I would probably sleep in that if I needed to. Survival shelter for sure. I would sleep in it. But I would sleep in these too, and I think these would be quite comfortable. Throw some furs in there and you're good to go, you know? Alright. Let's unpause the next one. I really need that orchid to mature. Higher. It's not cutting it. 3% hungry. 100% happy. Okay. Not mad at that at all. Not at all. Seems like the winter here is pretty mild. Seems like hopefully we get good crop here when that starts going around. I feel like we should. Can we make any other prayer? Here I go doing more projects for them, but no, we can't. Okay, we're still so low on technology. It's kind of pathetic. What we could do is build 615. This is 10, but we don't have this yet. We're close though. I was gonna say we could build like a small area that they could repair fencing and get the woodworking up. Cause this is the one we want. This right here is the one we want. Well, I don't know with the stick situation like it is right now. Could easily do this one, but I noticed that this one, you do a lot of repairs on this one. It's better than nothing though. We're not in dire need of it. I was just thinking, maybe start fencing in the areas and clearing out the areas that we know we're gonna farm in. Have that ready to go, because for one, we can get the resources in that area by having them clear it, and then we can have our woodworking going the whole time, you know, as they're repairing. We'll think on that one. They really like the dried meat. They're really scarfing that stuff down. Okay. More tribe knowledge. Let's go ahead and unpause. Let's get this last one busted out. Not enough tools for chopping. I assume that means the axe, and you need the smaller stones to make the axe. So we don't have time for that right now. We don't have time for that. Let's go over here with it. To turn your houses, you just hold down, again, you just hold down Alt and then scroll your mouse wheel. That's basically the gist of it. And one more just in case, because then I'll go here with the longer ones and then start replacing these with more of the bigger huts. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to the Neolithic house, but that's the one we want. Neolithic, that's the best. Until you get to the longhouse, which I have, even in beginner, I have not gotten to that, and I would love to. So might be a good target for this episode, or this playthrough. Yeah, it's something also that I wasn't doing, is bumping up the amount of people we had getting food, resources, compared to how many people we were getting in. Oh, what do we got? More females. I really do not need them. we're gonna pass on that. See how many males again? Yeah, the ratio is not what we are looking for. Oh my, wow, wow, that's not good. She's close to death though, so it's all part of it. Yeah, expert mode is definitely a better, a more intense playthrough than beginner. Beginner, they're almost handing you everything, and expert, it's definitely the resources are not as much as it's not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be though. Honestly, once you get that food situation squared away, you're kind of set, except for how long it takes your people to progress to the next stage. So they're there we go. One of them. I'm about to say they're setting on the ground instead of the. Are they? Okay, he's setting on the ground. He's barely catching the edge of that thing, huh? Alright. We can open up the honey again. Give him a little taste. Yeah, that's got the hay up. Once I see them throwing hay up, I normally go to the next one. So let's see, it's 8. Oh. That'd be 36 people we can house. I don't think, just out of the straw, I don't think we need any. We may not even need this one actually. So, alright, let's check the new leader out. 61 years of age, loves honeycomb. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's very nice. I normally bump this up in beginner mode and have it pretty much here at all times. But I noticed they don't like that on expert at all. They don't like to work at all. Rona. Rona saved him from starvation. Leader of the year. Okay. Come on, dudes. Okay. Um. He's a good fit, but this one not so much. I don't think we're gonna take him. We're gonna wait for those right uh, members of the tribe. We can't just be willy-nilly because we don't have the food for that. I mean, we have the food now, but I mean, that's almost gone. So they're gonna be hitting the fish and stuff pretty hard. Um, seems like the fish is rotting kind of fast, but I still don't get these really. Like, sometimes it seems like the stuff just rots really fast. Like with the seeds, you really got to keep an eye on that stuff. So, oh, the shooting star right there, pretty cool. Just waiting for them to finish building this, and we'll just kind of slow it down a little bit. You know, because it's no fun just seeing people run around the whole time. Like that. What? Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's alright. The woodsman will bring back down to 1 because they're starting to catch back up. I felt like I should. I'm gonna bump this back up 1 more. Yeah. Yeah. I still don't have any of those around. Okay, we still have cows. What are they? Or rocks? Come on. This is the guy. We have to take them. Because of this youngster's knowledge in architecture right here. That's gonna bump us up, I believe, where we need to be. Boom. There it is. And we can make a temple for our people. Excellent. Awesome. Alright. That's what I like to see right there. See, now we're gonna really advance here. I'm not gonna go crazy. Let's just do. I'm actually gonna move this one back. I didn't like that position. Something like that. I almost think we should put another person on straw. And then we'll actually pause the reed collector for now. That way we can utilize that labor elsewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Plus 16% on the sleep compared to the 1% on that hot. Very nice. Very nice. Almost can't believe how easy that was to get out of this little predicament we were in here on the food. To be honest, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Did not have a clue. I thought it was gonna be over, and I was gonna be like, man, I'm gonna have to start a new series. Neolithic, starting off. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to have a mix of people, honestly, for as long as we can. And again, big thank you to all the. We had a few new subscribers the last couple of days. I really appreciate that. And if if you haven't already, please like it and subscribe. That would be awesome. All right. And I play Meta games. If there's something you want to see played, just let me know. If I don't have it, I'll get it. So not an issue. And I'll really play pretty much anything. I'll try anything. So this is more my go-to these type of games. But I'm honestly down to play whatever. If it keeps you entertained, it's worth it for me. Very intricate with all the design, the interior design of these huts. Starting to really look like a village now. Really is. I just hope I can keep them alive long enough. Oh, see, it seems like when they add to it, it takes the rot down a bit. I assume depending on how many they've putting in. I've not migrated on beginner. So I haven't experienced on beginner, and I definitely am kind of nervous of it if we have to. On expert, I hear that they provide you with enough resources in that area once you migrate to, you can take care of your people, and it's not, that difficult. There's a ton of resources ready to go for your people. I think now would be a good time as well to build. We'll wait. I want to build this temple, but 1500 raw stone. I think we'll get on that one on the next one, because that's quite a bit. Bump it up just a little bit more again. I think on the next episode, also, now that we have the food situation figured out, I think our next episode is gonna be either a trade or a raid. We're gonna try those mechanics out, because all of the stuff they have is ours. They're holding it for us. We just simply have to go get it. So this is the issue I was afraid of, not having enough. Okay, that's okay, yeah, we can take these folks. Bingo, that's exactly what I wanted right there. Flint spears. Now they're coming in nicely. Okay. So let's get tools. Flint. And I don't think we need that many. Let's go 8. See if that's enough. That was a weird noise over there. Okay. was doing. Yeah, awesome. Oh, and the yep, we're gonna need these. So excellent. I feel like I want to add one more, but I really don't know if that's actually gonna help or not. But like, should I pause one? Oh, now this one's getting messed up too. I think I'm just gonna let them build them as they get the material, each one, split it up. Or actually, I'm gonna pause this bigger one. Hopefully it doesn't decay too quick. I'm gonna try and get away with bumping the work hours up one time overnight. Just see how they react to that. Just see if we can't get these repairs and this hut done sooner than later. Our perishable foods are okay. Okay, we're looking okay. Looking okay. Let's see what our people are doing here. Our leader just hanging out. Hopefully he's teaching people stuff. They're making the trident here. I believe that's the bone trident. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Speed it back up. Let's get these huts done. We need these done. Or people are going to start getting angry. Not good. See, on Expert, it seems like if it's not one thing, it's the other. If it's not one thing messing up, it's the other. If you're not starving to death, then you don't have a place to live. If you got a place to live, you have enough food. Such is the circle of life. Come on, guys. I really need you guys to bump this up. Let's go, folks. Okay, we nearly got it back under control. That's like, it took them like 3 days because they just ain't it. I don't have enough straw because I built all of these just really quick. I almost think I should maybe tear one of these down and replace it with one of those. I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. That way it gives the resources to these other ones real quick. And then I can start building this one here. after this one. I've noticed that our people are not angry yet for the work hours that we have them on, unless the leader automatically bumped them down, but they didn't. Wow, we didn't get that labor age for very long, did we? Mm. Nearly got these rebuilt. So close. I think one more day and we should have it. That fruit isn't lasting long. You saw that it was it went so quick I didn't even have time to put attention to it before it was gone. They really love the fruit. I mean, living back then, I think I would take fruit over mushrooms, in my opinion. It's not a guy. We're not taking him. It's two gentlemen. How old is this? 30. Yeah, we'll take them. And I don't want to take any more for now. Yeah, definitely not. Probably not till we get Neolithic. Definitely don't want to go over 50 before we hit Neolithic, that's for sure. Or I have a feeling we're going to be in for a nightmare. Come on, guys. Just throw that little bit on. How much does it take? Feels like I'm rebuilding them. You know, from the ground up. In the meantime, let's lock back down the hunting. People are not happy about the... Okay, there we go. That's why I went ahead and kept these up too. It's just in case they, you know, it reverts, you know, they can come live in these until the repairs are done, you know. So keeps them placated until we can do something about it. I've rebuilt this level on this hut about 4 times now, I believe. One more time on this one and should be good, but I think we're up to like 3 or 4 days now it's or 4 or 5 days now it's taken them. I mean, this one's decaying. We have an adult Gaius. Probably the young man who recently picked up. Fish. Holy crap. It's the most I've seen on here. Okay, cool. They got that one done. Now they can focus on this one. And now these are starting to to mess up. Got our spears going, 150 on hunting. Can definitely use that. I'm gonna go ahead and bump their hours back down. I think they're starting to get a little angry. Yep, here goes the other houses starting to need repairs, constant repairs. I mean, they're working their tails off, but I mean, it just seems like it takes a lot of straw to get these mounded. Very interesting design, though. I really love everything about this game. I just wish there was just a little more, just a little, you know, danger, you know, not a lot, you know, just a little taste of danger, spice it up a little bit. I don't see anything wrong with that. So hopefully that comes in the future. And to me, it seems like the traders, like it's almost, they don't really, I don't know. It just seems like they never have what I need. Okay, repaired that one. This should be a quick repair, hopefully. I would really like to get that straw hut complete on this episode. I haven't really been paying too much attention, but it's kind of obvious, I guess. But when they hang the fish up and they put the fish over to dry, it gives you more fish. I assume because they're filleted and hanging or something. Like what I'm saying is that 10 fish will turn into more fish when it turns into dry fish. Seems like. I know you can adjust like how fast the seasons go and stuff like that, but I kind of like it on the normal speed when it comes to that. I think once I get better at the game, maybe I can change that to where it's a little harder, but basically as long as you got the food and as long as you got the housing, you will be able to go through the ages to the very end. is you get farming going, you get enough builds, and that's gonna take care of your population, regardless of whatever else you get, you know, out of the wild or whatever. Your builds are gonna take care of those issues, your food issues. You won't have to worry about that anymore. The main thing you have to worry about is keeping those seeds fresh. Freshy fresh. I feel like they just got done building that one. I don't. Or by the time those get done, these will be messed up. Ah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and unpause this one. That way I can work on both. At least we'll get at, you know, a little ahead on the hut. I don't understand how they get away with working a fraction of the day. Back then, it would seem like you would have to be constantly doing something. Everyone, or you would, you know, your people wouldn't make it very far. It's not, you know, you can't just go to the grocery store and, you know, pick up a family value pack of pork chops, you know. They really like sending us the females on this one, this playthrough. Which normally I don't mind, but for one, we can't be taking a lot more people right now. For two, we're still a little unbalanced on the genders. So. Look at that rock pile over there. Man. That's massive. Massive. There we go. That one's complete. Now they can focus on this larger one. And we will have our first official straw. Was it large straw hut? Big straw hut. This is gonna sleep 6 people. Perfect. Now these are gonna start going into a bad state of repair, but tis what it tis. Let's check our graveyard, just make sure we still have enough available to feel like it might behoove us to throw down just say 3 more, because we do not want them unhappy about that. I think I'm gonna pause this one and have them complete this larger one as soon as possible. The people calm down a little bit too. I'm thinking maybe we try to I forgot God, I can't. How old is she? 71 years old. That's ancient. Okay. These are all male. They're not very bright. I think we could get a better selection. Yeah, we need them for labor force, but you know, we need them for more than that as well. There's our horses again. I haven't seen much of anything else but horses. See, our fish dropped a ton. Man. We can also pause. I don't know. We may want to pause. Nah, we'll just leave it like it is for now. I think I am gonna bump our straw gatherers up one, just so we can just crunch this out, because our people shouldn't have to wait this long on somewhere nice to live. We can now create the reed huts. Okay. Might look into that on the next one, getting a couple of those thrown up in place of the small straw huts. Let me get some of these markers out of your space. Both of those. Get this bigger straw hut done. Get it done, get it done. Seems like they put a ton of straw in there and it hasn't even moved. Like the level. Got a new leader. Let's check that out. Not great, but it's better than what we were getting. Sleeping on the ground, not good. That difficult to find straw? I think it wouldn't be that difficult. There's some here, some altar here. Nearly done. Angry about the work hours. I feel like I'm just playing. This is what I'm playing on this episode right here. This has been my game. Just dealing with his housing. I thought the food was gonna be our biggest issue. It's rapidly becoming an issue again, isn't it? Okay, first straw is done. I'm gonna bump that guy up one more time. So, on pause. I don't want to have to pause the dryers again, but I will. I don't want to, but I will. There we go. I think the fish rotted. And if you don't pay attention to that, make sure you got something to replace, because they're gonna eat in the morning. They're gonna eat at night, you know. That's gonna see the dried fish is already gone. Boom. Now they're eating anything they can get their hands on, basically. But I think we're in a nice little. Hopefully, we're in a nice little medium here where it won't be too bad. Winter's coming, so. Unpause. Get this last hut done here. This episode. Nearly complete. Those torches, I'm telling you, man, I really like that. I like how they give you kind of a torch on the end of your mouse as well. That does come in handy sometimes. Mainly it comes in handy for me when I'm looking for the graveyards and it's at night. She has no skills that we don't already have, so. Alright, that one's complete, and I just gotta put the finishing touches on this one. I think in the meantime I will unpause the read. That way we can start start on the next house. Which I'll probably end up tearing down like this one here and putting it here, the reed, and maybe another one here. Not too many. Put a couple. That way it takes the amount of straw away we have to always use. It kind of splits it up between the two resources. That way we have a better chance of keeping the maintenance up at all times. So. This one should be about done. There it is. We'll slow this down a bit here. Alright, let's take a look at our food here. We have honey, a little bit of fruit going on. I feel like our food situation is not fixed at this point. I feel like we're just basically staying afloat. But I think this would be a good time to go ahead and call it for this playthrough, this episode. And on the next episode, we'll try again to get that squared away. But at least we got the upgrade on the house that I really wanted, the housing. So we will be working on upgrades on that, and we'll be trying to get a handle on this food. Yeah. But either way, with that, as always, this is Smirky the Gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe for me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.